it up.
Once upon a time you dressed so fine, you threw the bums a dime in your prime, didn't you? People call and say beware, down you're bound to fall. You thought they were all kidding you. Like a rolling stone, no direction home. I'll do that song someday, but today we are exploring the world between 1959 and 1964. And this is the era in Funkadelic Acid Blues where the folk comes in. Now, there were a lot of folk singers back in the early 60s, and they were part of the beatnik generation, the beat poets, and all of their stuff, the Kerouac stuff and everything, and Bob Dylan, and it just occurred to me, just between 59 and 64 is a number. And I'm not good with numbers, but I like this number. Well, God said, Abraham, give me a son. Abe said, maybe you must put me on. God said, no, and Abe said, what? And God said, you can do what you want, but next time you see me coming, you better run. Well, Abe said, where do you want this killing done? He said, that way out on Highway 61. 1961. One of my favorite years, because that was the year I was born. But I'm talking today about Bob Dylan, Kingston Trio. I have to talk about Peter, Paul, and Mary, which I don't really care for because they're communist. Folk music, acoustic guitars. They had a big influence on rock and roll because later we discovered that if you mix acoustic guitars and electric guitars, you come up with great sounds. But this is the era between 59 and 64, and there really wasn't a whole lot going on. I mean, we had folk. And Bob Dylan came out with Blowing in the Wind, and that blew everybody's mind. And then he did Highway 61, which, quite frankly, is one of my favorites. I prefer it over Blowing in the Wind. But I'm an unusual guy. My favorite Bob Dylan song is Desolation Row. And if you've never heard that, take 15 minutes. Well, take an hour, because you're going to have to listen to it several times before you understand what language he's talking. Because, man, his lyrical genius knows no bounds. And I know I haven't really talked a whole lot about it, but I just wanted to mention, the folk influence in rock and roll, and it has been a big influence on me. because I have this harmonica on my neck that I can just kind of get to anytime I want to while I'm playing. And well, thanks, Bob. This has been Funkadelic Acid Blues with your host, the Tin Man. We talked a little bit about folk, and I'm sure I'll go back to certain folk elements and point them out in certain songs in the next coming weeks. 1964, the pivotal year, is coming up next. Tune in next time for another exciting episode As the Volume Turns. As the volume turns, turn it up. As the volume turns, yeah. As the volume turns, break it to me. As the volume turns, turn it up. As the volume turns. And our wonderful mascot, Cupid. Turn it up. Hey, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you would, hit that little bell thingy and just hang on to it. Get your fingers. What's that? Yeah. Well, this has been a Funkadelic Acid Blues. And today's lesson is